Thank you very much. It's very helpful in thinking about some of those big issues. And the title of the report, Unequal Before The Law, of course, refers to the concept of the rule of law. And David Cameron, in praise of the late Lord Bingham's book on the same subject, said that this expression tells us everything we need to know about our cultures, our country, our cultures, our institutions. Nick, do you think that this view is correct? And what relationship, from doing the inquiry, do you think legal aid has to the rule of law?
Well, I don't think it's correct, but I don't think this is the place to go into all the other things about you need to know about the UK. And having spent the last few weeks in Germany, and just come back to the UK, I sort of refreshed my sense of the complexity of our society, but that this is one of the pillars of our society, and you do need to know about legal aid if you're going to understand how our society operates. And I suppose maybe like other commissioners, I undertook this exercise having just read Lord Bingham's book, and therefore it was a kind of yardstick for me. What does the rule of law mean in practical, everyday terms? And I suppose what the sharp issue for me was, what it means is the granting of, or recognition of, certain rights, and that to be a participant member of this democratic state is to have certain rights as a citizen recognised, and that if those rights can't be cashed out through the courts, something has gone awry. And that should happen regardless of one's income. So the sense that the ability to defend your rights, which I suppose goes very, very deep, I think originally of the motto of the king, Dieu est mon droit, but the ability to defend your rights having been extended to all citizens, the notion that that should then be a remainder of persons, the very rich or the seriously poor, who have the ability to sustain their rights through the courts of law, is deeply worrying. So the sense that the law is available to people when their rights are threatened is very important part of the working of our democracy. And I think I'd just like to draw out what Evan said, I think, absolutely correctly, that if there is a system of funding legal aid which grants legal aid if there is a reasonable prospect of winning the case, that seems to me the proper filter against frivolous litigation. And just another aspect of this, which we didn't really discuss as a commission, which I think has become increasingly evident, is the worry about self-representation in the courts. We did hear evidence from those who came to the hearing and from elsewhere, and it has been very good working with such practical evidence of testimony that people have brought. We did hear testimony about cases where it required a lawyer to get on top of a situation, where the situation was running away with an individual. And the fact that that will be reduced seems to me only likely to lead to much more complex and difficult situations further down the line, which may in the end actually cost more to sort out, both in terms of human suffering, which is very important, and in terms of cash.
Thank you very much for that.